Hey there boys and girls, how you doing? My name is Vlad and I do tech videos just like this one, so please consider subscribing to the channel. And now let's get to the point. Redragon 60% keyboard, go! So this is the Redragon K530 Draconic 60% keyboard. Box is simple and clearly showing which model you got, so mine is white, it's also available in black as well, and with variety of switches as well. Mine came with brown boxed switches. Keyboard is well protected inside and it comes with several accessories as well. So apart from the keyboard itself, here we have a wire keycap puller, which is always better option than plastic one, which in 10 out of 10 times will scratch your keycaps. And a switch puller, because this keyboard has a swappable switches, USB Type-C cable, Redragon sticker and 4 replacement switches. You can also get keyboard in combination with these switches. It's offered in blue, red, brown and black switches. So this was the box contents, but here is the main deal, the keyboard itself. White color, plastic body, ABS plastic though, which is also used for keycaps, so no PBT here. With steel plate inside, which gives it sturdiness and weight. Design is simple yet elegant, and I must say it's almost as identical as N Pro 2, which I reviewed a few months ago, so you can check it up here if you want to. So 60% layout, meaning it has 61 keys, but what differs it from N Pro 2 are the connection position. On the left side of the keyboard we have USB Type-C connector, on-off switch, which is in fact Bluetooth switch. Next to it is Bluetooth device switching button, and it can be paired with up to 3 different devices. Next to it is Bluetooth indicator light, which shines differently for each device selected with the mentioned switch. So 1 will be red, 2 is blue and 3 is green light, so you can easily know to which device you are connected. And next to that is the battery light indicator, which will only light when it's time to charge. Charging is of course done via USB cable, so if batteries run out, you just connect it to your PC and continue working with wired connection. On the bottom there are inclined feet, which are rubberized, and the angle with them is pretty good for typing. For the keycaps, Redragon used OEM-sized keycaps, meaning that each row has separated height. This is actually the most common way, as they feel nice when you type. Top of the cap is texturized, so the fingers won't slide accidentally while typing, but sides are left completely shiny, you know, that polished plastic look. This is partly due to better RGB reflection. Keycaps are ABS double shot, which in practice means that legends on them will never wear off, as they are different type of plastic. Transparent actually, so the lights can shine through them, and the rest of the keycap body is white or black depending which color you chose. One negative side of ABS keycaps is that the top of them will eventually get shiny in time on the keys you use the most, but this is not such a big deal, as this keyboard is using standard keycap size and you can always get better custom keycaps. Since this keyboard has some keys which only function with function key, those keys has legends printed on the side. And they are just printed, so no light shine through them, but they are perfectly visible at night, as RGB will shine on them perfectly fine. The larger keycaps use a cherry-style stabilizer, which does feel like a homage rather than the real deal, and they feel like they have some sort of dampening done to them. Enter feels almost as it has O-ring installed, but I double-checked and no, it's not there, it's all stabilizers, which are lubed by the way. This keyboard also comes with Redragon branded brown boxed mechanical switches manufactured by Altemu, which are hot swappable, but the keyboard is not compatible with other switches, so basically you are limited to using only Altemu branded switches. These are not clicky, but they have a tactile feedback, which you will feel like a slight bump while typing. They are quiet and not that wiggly due to the box design. Force needed to register a key press is some 35 grams, rated life expectancy is 50 million keystrokes. The included switch removal tool makes switch replacement so easy. You hook it into the middle notches on either side of a switch and wiggle it sideways while pulling upwards. When we remove a switch, we can see that central RGB LED is used. And now have a listen for yourself how it sounds while typed on. Please wear headphones for better experience. Keyboard can be used without any software or driver, but it does include its own software which you can use to create macros or to change different RGB modes. You can save everything in up to 3 different profiles. Software is pretty simple and looks like it requires more work on it, so Redragon, if you're watching this, consider changing this or at least make one app which can integrate all your devices under one single software. RGB lighting can also be changed without software. I'll show you all modes at the end of this video so you can have the idea of what to expect. Lights are pretty bright, but not distracting at night, and of course you can adjust brightness. Since this is a fully addressable RGB keyboard, you can literally change lights for every key. Big plus for including this in this price category, and it retails for roughly $65 US. I have been using it for a month now and I am pretty much positively surprised by it. Battery life when using Bluetooth is excellent as it has 3000 mAh battery which can last up to 1 week if used for some 8 hours per day with RGB lights enabled, and even longer if you turn them off. I like that it goes in sleep mode after 10 minutes of inactivity as it preserves some battery life. Overall use of this keyboard, or any 60% keyboard for that matter, can be challenging in the beginning as it requires a learning curve as you don't have function row at all, and if you use those keys on a regular basis your fingers will naturally go there just to realize you did not do anything. So be patient with it if you are planning to get 60% keyboard. Once you get accustomed to it, it will feel all natural. So overall, this keyboard is offering so much on the table for a decent price. You will get a quality product which is extremely well built for its price, decent switches which offers pleasant typing experience. So positive things here beside the value of course are the ergonomics. It's fully programmable via the software, so not just the lights, you can reprogram any key and you can switch to different layouts. Of course, hot swappable switches and the use of standard keycap size and layout so you can customize it further with better keycaps, as this is actually the only negative thing I have regarding the hardware itself. So keycaps could have been better, but if they went with PBT keycaps, this would raise the price a bit. And another negative thing is the software, which needs to be improved as I already mentioned. One thing that can be added via the software is something that N Pro has. It's called the tap function, as you do not have arrow keys here, you do it with function and WSD keys combo, but naturally, if you're like me and use arrows a lot, you will always try to reach on down right corner and boom, nothing. N Pro has this tap function which makes the bottom 4 keys behave like arrows if you just tap on them quickly. So I believe that this can be done here as well through the software also, so there is that as well. So overall this keyboard gets a solid 9 out of 10 points, and if you wish to buy one for yourself you can use my discount code which will be down in the description. I would like to thank Redragon for sending this one for a review, and guys, if you like the content please consider subscribing, it means a lot more than you think. So I'll be seeing you in the next one.